This is Sajjad Karim. His is not a household name, and probably never will be. Politically, it's a below-the-radar existence in the main.
How are you? How are you? Nice to see you.
The meetings, the miles,
Hi, Gerard.
from handshake to handshake.
What are the ratios? I want to concentrate on something that...
Questions, discussions, much maligned but little noticed. That is life as a member of the European Parliament.
Do you think your constituents have the foggiest what you do?
They have absolutely no idea, I think, in the general.
And it could be all over soon anyway. Hanging over this Conservative member is the fact David Cameron wants an in-out Euro referendum. And if people want out, that means no more British MEPs. If and when the referendum comes, Sajjad Karim will argue it's not just local businesses like this aircraft landing gear manufacturer that would be brought down to earth with a bump by a no vote.
Not having a seat at the table has real consequences, and having to live by decisions that are made by others without your interests represented is actually a very difficult thing to do, and I think that would dawn on people very, very soon afterwards.
You can imagine Nigel Farage, a Brussels colleague of course, snorting with derision at that. UKIP is the Parliament's awkward squad. The party's tactics are deliberately unsettling.
You know, when UKIP members think nothing of taking the floor and insulting people on a personal basis, or even worse than that, insulting whole nations, simply in order to be able to flag wave and grandstand back home, that leaves us in a very difficult situation. The way to get headlines there is to be irresponsible in the way that some of the people that are sent here are. But that's not a game that I'm willing to play.
The nature of the British representation to the Parliament is changing. UKIP MEPs are viewed by many of their colleagues as brash and frankly a bit rude. But after next year's European elections, UKIP may well be not just the noisiest British party, but also numerically quite dominant. And the UK isn't the only country where anti-establishment parties like UKIP are on an upswing. So, the route trodden by Sajjad Karim and his colleagues, promoting the virtues of cooperation and friendly compromise among nations, may only get lonelier and harder. Joey Jones, Sky News, Brussels.